Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm a little bit low. I think my chair needs to be raised. You guys hear me fine? Give me one sec. Okay, there you go. That's better. I'm higher. Yay. Okay, hello everybody. Maybe a little too high now. I gotta raise my microphone. Hello, Spin. Hi, Spare. Hi, Coma. Hello, Bill. Hi, Bank. Good to see you guys. What's up, guys? What's up, Mohammed? What's up, everybody? Hi, Chalar. Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys doing? Happy Monday, everybody. Did you guys have a good day? Hopefully so. Because I had a long day. Hi, love. Hi, Oh, I already said hi to you, but I'll say it again. Hi, Kama. Kama. Kamawa. Imagine I just started saying everybody's names in full. Every single time. I think I would spend half the stream saying names. No, I would spend half the stream trying to pronounce names. I got a crazy story for you guys. So, this morning, I was like in bed, and usually like I'll throw out, you know, slow with roommates, like I'll throw out like last night's dinner since I eat so late in the morning once I wake up, just like I have it in the trash bag. Anyways, I hear some rustling in the trash bag and I start freaking out because I'm like, is it a cockroach? We don't have cockroaches. Is it a rat? That would be insane. Surely it can't be Carrot because her cage is like fully locked down. Everything was locked down, you know? The only thing that she can climb on was the wheel. And the wheel spins. It would be crazy for her to get out. Well, so I'm scared because I'm thinking it's a huge cockroach. You know, I've heard rustling sounds coming from bags before. It's been a cockroach every single time. And then I just keep hearing it. And I'm just like, what is that? Oh my God, I'm scared. I don't want to check. I hate bugs. And rats are scary when they're not a pet. And all of a sudden I see this like little white shadow, like a tan shadow, come out of the bag and just sprint. I don't have any roaches. That's why I was so confused. But I'm like, it can't be Carrot. It just can't be her. Well, anyways, it was Carrot. She got into the food from last night and somehow got out of her cage. She chewed through the top of the cage, by the way. There's like a fabric on top that, you know, is supposed to keep her in. And then she chewed through that. She somehow managed to climb the wheel that spins and chew on a wheel that spins. She somehow managed to stop it from spinning. I don't know how. Chew the top and then come out, get in the bag of food, and then sprint out. And then I called her name. She stopped, right? She stopped for like a good 30 seconds. And as I went to get her, she starts sprinting. Oh, hamsters are so fast. They're so fast. I finally like managed to catch her and her mouth was full, like her cheeks, you know, like her pouches were full of food. Because like I had some leftovers I was going to throw away this morning because I had salmon last night and cauliflower. And she got the cauliflower and she fit a whole piece of salmon in her mouth. And so I couldn't get it out. And I'm like, whatever, you know, I guess enjoy your treat. I don't know what to say. And so put her back in the cage and I removed the wheel and put in the old wheel for now until I figure out a strategy to not like have her escape again because she's so good at escaping. Syrian hamsters are just so good at escaping. This is her second time somehow escaping. And I thought I fixed it the first time. I didn't fix it. Oh, I feed her like they have like food for hamsters. So a hamster mix plus like a salad thing and sunflower seeds and tofu here and there. No, it's very bad because like my roommate has dogs come over sometimes. So luckily it wasn't today, and luckily I saw her because she could have escaped into the living room, and that would have been really, really, really bad. Hamsters eat worms. But I couldn't believe it. I was like shocked. I'm just like, how did you manage to get out again? How did you do this? And she was sprinting so fast. I just put her in the cage after I caught her because she's just so fast. Like, you'll hold her and then she'll just keep going and going and going and going even faster and faster, and you can't keep up. But the funny thing is she has some sauce on the top of her head and her butt. So she's a white hamster. Well, not a white, she's a tan hamster, like olive. Slightly lighter than an olive hamster. And then like beige, I guess. And then she had like a brown spot on her head of sauce and her butt, and it was like the funniest thing ever. No, it's not Bill. It's been a long time since I had a hamster. And like looking back, they do escape a lot. And especially female Syrian hamsters, they're known to be escape artists. And I guess they're not given that name lightly because they're actually escape artists. All right. If they can find a way, they're going to find a way. Like, if there's any sort of way, they're going to figure it out eventually. And that's what she did. She figured it out, and she somehow managed to freaking chew the top. Oh my God. This hamster stressed me out this morning, like big time. Not any of that I know of spin, but I'm going to look into it, maybe DIYing something. It's like a 70-gallon tank that she's in, or 75. And the thing is, like, for hamsters, especially Syrian, they need like 16 inches at least of bedding so they can dig. And so there's a lot of bedding in there. So the wheel is also huge because they need a big wheel to avoid hurting their backs. Because if you get a small wheel, they're running for hours on like bent like this, and it causes back problems for hamsters. So she's got a really nice wheel, but that wheel is problematic because it's so big. I know, Bill. I know, that's why it stressed me out. I got so lucky today. If it was any other day, it would have been a problem. So I'm just like, okay, no more taking any chances. Like, if there's anything that she can climb, that's high enough, it's got to go out. It's just got to go out, or the bedding has to go, like, at least. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of removing bedding in just one little area and not having any at all, and then putting a box there, and then putting the wheel in there so the bedding doesn't get in, and that way it doesn't let her climb. And what I'll have to probably consider doing is putting the wheel somewhere centered in the cage rather than like by the tank, because then she can climb using the tank and the wheel, the back of the wheel. And so it's problematic, and so I can't do that anymore. Oh my God. Nope, spin, definitely not. Yeah, 16 inches deep. For the most part, yes. Sometimes 30. Take your name? No, it's literally like, Bill, whatever you've heard about hamsters escaping, it's all true. As like absurd as you might think something is, you're like, no way they escaped like that. They did escape like that. Like, I was reading a post that this hamster chewed through the barbed wire and like pushed it and like escaped. And I believe that because we had a hamster that did that, although that hamster ended up hanging itself. That's why they don't really recommend barbed wires, and like they need more space. But I'm American. Yeehaw. Suji. Hello, everybody. Hi, Axis. Hello. I'm so tired. I had such a long day. Hi, Owen. Hello. But we're going to do some puzzles today. And of course, I said I would stream, so here I am. So let's have a good stream. But I am very, very tired. A lot of work today. A long day. But truthfully, I like long days. Like, I like having a full day. It's exhausting, but it feels nice. What's up, Vindictive? I'm here. It feels nice because, it feels like you're living your life. I think it's nice to stay home. Like, have a full day off sometimes where you're just literally don't get off your bed. Super important to recharge. But I definitely see the value in having a lot of experiences, like, you know, instead of resting, making time to see a friend or meet a new friend and like going places. Although there are places I personally would not go. Like I'll experience it once and I'll be like, okay, this is not for me. I'm never doing this again. One of them's like live events in New York City. Most live events free live events, sorry, let me mention that. Free live events I would never do in the city. Okay? Because anytime I have my doubts about them, like, oh, it's a live event in a place like Manhattan, a free event in a place like Manhattan, aka a free event in one of the most expensive cities in the world, means a lot of people. A lot of people. All the time. And so I'm so late, Kamel, I'm so late. And so you go, if you don't get there 2 hours early, you're not gonna find a spot. You're gonna not find your friends. The bugs will eat you. Yeah. The only events that are good are the ones people don't know a lot about. That's what I think. So you gotta find the events people don't know about. But not like too into that kind of stuff anyways. But yeah. That stuff I don't like. That takes too much energy from me. Like anything where I'm looking for people and like, you know, dealing with a large group of people in a semi-controlled environment, it's really stressful. They gotta eat too, I guess. I guess it's for the bugs. Oh, I'm so tired. Hi, Mozart. Free, it's not for me. My friend and I tried to go to this gallery that was free. It didn't, like, sometimes you do something and you're like, this was so obvious, like common sense obvious. What was I thinking? It was it was a gallery that was free in Manhattan. Guess what happens when that happens? There is a line 4 blocks over. Yeah, not even exaggerating. I've never seen such a long line. Like it went from, so the gallery was on this side. So the line was like this. It circled around the block and then it circled around that block and then it went to the other block. And I'm just like, cause we were like walking and we're like, yeah, we're just going to go into that bar. We're not going to I'm not waiting in this line. It's not even an exaggeration. Like that is how long these lines are. And for what? You're saving only $30. I'm just like, why wait in a line for four blocks just to save 30? I think it's like, there are people who like lines. I think those are the people who are there, not the ones who care so much about the gallery, because you can see it for $30 any other day with no wait. I have a friend, she likes lines. I remember like we had to wait in line for something and we were like going somewhere and I'm like, oh God, a line. She's like, oh, yes, let's go. I love lines. I love waiting in lines. It's such a like New York City experience. And I'm just like, bro, all right. I guess that's a thing. People like lines. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, CG. Good to see you. How you been? There was the open bar. That's the thing. There's the open bar. Any books? My system, I would recommend any books that go into fundamentals. I'm telling you, any book that goes into fundamentals, just like research and see what people say about the best book for that. If you're stuck at 1100, you're struggling with fundamentals. So fundamentals and principles of chess. Look that up and see what books pop up. A party person. People who wait in line are party people? I didn't know that. Did not. It was like 30 minutes to get in. It was pretty good though, I'll say. I think I saved that place. I gotta like look it up again, but yeah, I actually liked that place. Yeah, they had like, they would make like these really cool pancakes, like healthy pancakes that actually tasted really good. So, you know what? That was worth waiting for. But usually there's so much variety in New York. Like, you know, in Queens and Brooklyn, Manhattan, there's a lot of places to eat, like good places. So waiting in line often doesn't make much sense unless there's some marketing thing going on. You know what I mean? So how's a pancake? Well, it was, you gotta understand. It was a healthy pancake usually means it's made with healthy ingredients, not flour. Like it was made with something else, like a sort of vegetable or something. So it was actually healthy. I don't remember. I don't think it was zucchini, but it was something along the line, like a healthy version of a pancake. You know? Hello, Bingo. But they were really good. Speak English. English. American. And then English. Yeah. Anyways, should we do some puzzles? I know you guys are eager for some puzzles. They had like brown sugar. I mean, it's still sugar, so it's not the healthiest, but it's decent. But you can remove that and just have the pancake by itself. That's healthy. We still don't have a third cheer. We need a third cheer. It's already the 8th. It's time to get a third person to cheer on Twitch. Yes, yes, yes. But I don't know. Even maple syrup. Is maple syrup okay? I don't remember. I thought maple syrup was like a healthier alternative. I don't remember, you guys. All right, let's do these puzzles before I fall asleep. Let's go. Yeah, it's been a week and a day. Time to get that third cheer going. Yeah, but at least some stuff has like good stuff in it for you, like honey. It's still sugar, has sugar, but it has other like properties. So that's kind of how you weigh that. You know, it's not just like completely calorie dense. Bill, hope not. Hope not. I was gonna show you guys her, but she's sleeping. When I pulled up to get the food she took this morning, she literally stared and then dug a hole deeper and went back to sleep. We tried to get her out because I need to clean the cage really quickly, but she just went back to sleep. I'm like, what the hell? She's tired. You know, she had a long morning of escaping and running around and finding some salmon and cauliflower for herself. You know, it's a hard morning. Thank you, Abdallah. You can't have hamsters running like... Yeah, parrots you can let loose. They're cool. I like. But, you know, at least they can fly to protection. When you got like a small ground animal, yeah, that's GG's. Yeah, honestly, I think with clipping their wings, there's truly no point. It's probably best to... Sorry, give me 1 second to do this puzzle. I mean, I don't mind something like that, and then that I feel as if there wouldn't be an easy escape in this scenario, so we do something like that. And then this. Okay. Wait, why is that wrong? If that's wrong, why did I get 100 points? It was right. Why did it say it was wrong? What? Let me try again. 98 check is wrong, so why did it work? Oh, okay, let me go through this puzzle again. Knight h5. I thought about knight h5, but... Oh, you know what? Knight h5 is actually... you know what? Maybe it does work. It opens up the position, then we have something like this. I thought it didn't work, but you know what? I think you're right that it does work. Oh, okay, my bad. I needed to go through the whole visual, it seems, because I missed it. Yeah, let's go through this one. I like the idea of taking they take back, we play something like that. No, they might play bishop to h1. But if that's what they play, would it be fine to okay. All right, let's think here. Okay, so we play that, and then this happens. What am I missing here? Because I don't see anything that's that good. Which means it's like a positional move. This, that, that. Chat, hello? Hi, Rob. What's this positional move? It's gotta be here somewhere. What do you mean rook to g1? That makes no sense. I'm black, aren't I? Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't mind something like that, personally. So... perhaps it's something along the lines of... no. I'm trying to think. Let's just look at the whole position. So right now, this is what we're seeing, all right? There's queen on d4 and rook on d1 lined up, and there's two pieces protecting d8. There is tension going on between the rooks on b3 and c3. Bishop's protecting the rook on b3. What's the most forcing move? So there's no checks. That's the first thing that we see. There's a take, rook takes, and then queen takes, so the bishop takes. There's also bishop to h3, which doesn't make much sense, I think. They love doing that. They really do. They love it. Hi, Afon. Microchipping food for authenticity. Wait, what? What do you mean microchipping food for authenticity? Take. Obviously, there's threat of mate with the knight. So if we take, it can get a little bit bad. Okay, so rook to b2 is one move. There's no point of allowing. I don't... the hell? What is this one? Like, I don't see anything that's that special. It just seems as if it's like a matter of if you should trade or not, which I don't think you should. It doesn't make sense to give a move trade to put their bishop in a better position. So I'm eliminating rook takes d3 unless somebody can tell me otherwise, but that like doesn't seem to make sense. Rook d8. Well, how does rook d8 win a rook? They just take and then it's free. Queen got a move. Well, what if queen takes rook d8? I think here. Yeah. Well, it's not even a queen trade. You just lose a rook here. That's it. That's what happens. They're up a rook. So that doesn't work. Yeah. Oh, I think I know what it is. I know what it is, I think. Wait. I think I'm seeing it. I'm staring at it for a second, and I think I do see it here. It actually does have to be with rook d8, but I don't think it's in that order. No, actually, it's just rook d8. That's it. It is rook d8. Yeah, so rook d8 worked perfectly here because of back rank mate. Yeah, so let me show you guys what would happen if they took. So say that they took here. We take, they take, and then that's just mate. The bishop's like, you know, blocked. The rooks are disconnected, so that. Okay. Oh. So that's why, what the heck? What? I didn't move for so long, I didn't realize there's no audio. Yeah. What rank? Oh, I hit 2000 a few weeks ago. That was hard. All right. I mean, besides that, I don't really know what else I'm seeing here. Because, like, we can just... We do this, they play that, we take like that. Oh. Well, we're gonna be up. Actually, it might make sense to take first. Take like that. Actually? Okay, this is about order. This is one of those puzzles where you have to get the right order. What's up, Bron? Games are good. How are you? Yeah, this is absolutely about order. Okay. So let's figure this out then. This... It's just a matter of, okay, take. Sorry, we go here. They take. We take, they go here. but hmm. Gotta be that, that, and then that. No. Alright, I think. Oh, damn it. Wrong order. Wrong order. Okay. I want to say this. Damn it, it was just that order. My problem there is I didn't calculate. Hey, Dojo, thank you for the raid. What's up, guys? Good to see you. It's been a minute. Hello, hello. How are you? How's everybody? You shout out to Dojo, to Chess Dojo. Hi, hi. Make sure to go give him a follow, you guys. Hello, camper. Heck yeah. Okay, let me think about this one, yeah? I want to say this first. Then that makes the most sense. Oh, but then there's a double. Well, it's not even that bad, though. I want to say this. Okay. So let's review what would happen if they took like this. I mean, they would just... How come they don't take like this initially? I'm confused. Why is it that they don't? So... Take. Take. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? Why is this not better? Hi, Cam. How do you pronounce your name? I'm only calling you Cam. Hi, Cordata. Yeah, we're minor up, but hear me out. Why aren't they like this? They get a pawn here instead of no pawn. Oh, I see. It's the positioning. I'm just curious with a double check because it opens up, like it makes the king more vulnerable. So I don't understand. I guess what they want to play is f6. You know? f6. Okay, so if they take like that, we take like this, they take that. I don't see why we don't just play something like this. You know? Okay. Okay, this should be easy. Bishop to h7 check. Right, h7 check. Okay, wait, bishop h7 check. What if knight to g6 check? No, I don't think that works. I might be miscalculating this though. This, that, that, and then they have to take like this, and then knight to g6, and then rook to h8 is what I'm seeing. Okay, I think this works. They have to take like this, and then... Yeah, I don't think they can stop mate here. Wait, that's wrong? They can't stop mate? Oh, I thought I calculated it correctly. Oh, I see. It's this, and then that, and then that. Oh, I got that last part wrong. I like this personally. And then they can, however, go there. Okay, say that we play this instead. Yes, we play this. No, hold up. How about that first? I think this is best, based on what I'm seeing. They're kind of trapped too, truthfully. We play this, that, and I think that's just mate. This. And then, okay. Yeah, they have to just take that, but we can play something like this. No, actually. This. That. Oh, okay, I see it. There you go. Okay, okay. That's good. Alright. I see something here. Okay. Retreat the hook of 7. Yeah. Yeah. That skewer was not the easiest to see. And I don't mind. Okay. How about check? Like that? And then... okay, another one to think about. This, that, let's see. What's like in this specific situation? I'm thinking if... take... Oh, okay. Alright, my brain... If I take rook first, knight is on e1. Then I take like that. Alright, so knight e1. Okay, rook takes. Knight e1. Queen takes on c7. Okay. Rook. Okay. So if the knight is on e1 and the rook is on the 7th rank, What's the strat in that case? Is there a way to... No, it's gotta be this first. Oh, okay. I thought that their night going back would be best. I guess. Oh, actually the night goes back regardless, so I just don't understand why the... What? Okay, hold up. Why is this better? I don't understand. Why is taking here better than... Trying to think, is... I don't think it is. I don't know why you would take the night here. I just like don't see a good reason to. This is a pattern I don't know. Like I don't... Because I don't see like why it would be better to take the night. That's it. To be honest, I think I like knight to g4 here more than taking. What? Okay. Okay, that's not right either. So clearly I'm missing something. Hmm. What file are we talking about? Because you can take control of the file. That's the thing. Like, I assumed you can... You take the rooks, you exchange, and then you take control with the rook to e8. Which I personally like a lot. Plus, like, the knights on the first rank. It's not good. So... Like, I took the rook earlier, which makes sense to me, so why isn't it working now? Okay. And then this doesn't work either. It does work. What? What? What is this nonsense? Ah, you save with the... Oh, this requires you see a few moves ahead. Okay, you literally save your bishop. Oh wow, that's actually a nice one. This is good to remember. So takes back. Yeah, okay. Alright, this is the one move I didn't look at because I thought the knight going back is kind of dumb, but like, actually that's... I didn't see that it forks. Well, I did not see that. That's dope. What kind of books? Like chess books or... Alright, let's play some chess on chess.com. One sec. Alright. Oh man, I had such a long day. But I can do this, I believe. Why is this like start lagging? I have gotten back to studying openings, I just have to continue it. I was thinking of maybe doing some like 30-minute games on stream while studying the opening. I think that would be really good. Because I gotta stop playing this French. Just the ones I've already kind of been going through, you know? I want to say this. I don't know if that's actually the best, but let's see. Wait, that's not good. What have I done? Okay. We're gonna have to take like this first, I think. Well, actually, that was a really bad move on my end. Like, really bad. I'm glad that, you know, worked out. Alright, this game is good now. Thank you, Centris. That was like such a mess up in the opening. Alrighty. I want to say possibly this. How about something like this? Okay, let me think. This? This does get a little bit tricky though, truthfully. That. Let's just take like this first. Okay. That. Dude, this is on me, but it's to be expected. I want to say this, but I think they can play something like that, then that. So say that that does happen. Then they can play that. Okay. Let's go ahead and play a safer move. Although maybe it wouldn't have been now that would have whatever. Let's play that. That's fine. That. I mean, that's great weaknesses, so I don't mind it. See that? Let's do that. Or even that. Yes, that's fine. Let's do that. Just open up the... Oh. Okay, let me think. That... The reason I don't draw arrows is because of stream sniping more than anything. Like I would, but... Yeah. Okay. Say we take like that, then that, then that. We also could play something like this. But it's not that nice. So let me think. So if they play that, we have this. But I don't see the point of complicating it. Let's do this. Alright, and then we're gonna play something like that. Actually, we obviously have to be careful here. That's the one thing I'll say. So let's go ahead and play... I'd say... Yeah, I'd say... How do I want to play? I think, truthfully, yeah, I gotta think. I haven't decided. All right. I'm up so much material. What am I even thinking? Let's just play that. Hmm. That. Yeah, I just realized I'm 5 points up. I don't know why I'm. Yeah, I was trying to think because, like, you know, the pawn and the bishop are a little weak, so. Plus, that way he can get out without the queen doesn't. I think with chess, one thing you gotta realize is with hey, thank you for the prime, Chris. Bacon, thank you. Oh, crispy bacon, thank you, thank you. That's not a bad move either, but let me think. I like something like that first. Yeah, I like that name. Okay. That. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I think, let me actually. I think there's ways here. My problem with this is how much it opens up the position. But let's see. Okay. Personally, I like something like this. And then something like that. Hmm. And then I like, okay, let me think. Mm-hmm. Damn, I complicated this quite a bit, didn't I? That bishop's actually like really annoying, truthfully. I know, I see it. Okay, let me think. This. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I saw that, but all right. Okay. I think this could work. Let me think. That. Okay. Okay. This is over. There you go. I found the move. I knew I can defend just because the queen can go there. I always are worried about rook c. You know, whatever. But yeah. I always say that when it comes to the quality of games, you can still have bad games when you're higher rated. You just have less really, really, really shitty games, relatively speaking, where you make a lot of big blunders. I probably should have, but I'm pretty skeptical of doing that when they had a rook and a queen there. I was a little skeptical of that, personally. I've had some... Yeah, let me see what the best move here was. Huh. Well, look at that. Let me just analyze this. Okay, so c5 was... So, yeah, that one was the best move, just taking the bishop. I thought maybe something like this, but you know what? Oh, but then we had this bishop move anyway, so it would have been completely fine. Never mind, that's not bad at all. I could have just taken. He had a draw if you took the bishop. I don't think so, no, actually. Doesn't look like it. No draw, just because the bishop can defend. It only looks dangerous, but I think rule of thumb for me at this point has been, you know, unless I can see a defense for it, I'm not gonna take it. Just because more often than not, I've gotten screwed by opening up this position with no defending pieces. Especially with the diagonal like this. If this bishop wasn't there, this would have been a terrible move. I think. But maybe not. You know what? Maybe not. I think queen to b5 would have made it nice. No, you know what? Even with this bishop, it wouldn't be the worst just because... But if they took like this, then you have something like that, which is annoying. So say that they took like this instead. But then that's what I was thinking of, just playing this. You know? Something like that. It's hard to know. Like, it's hard to gauge when these are dangerous versus not dangerous. Yeah. But it didn't, honestly, it probably would have been just better practice to take just because of the fact that, sorry, give me 1 sec to start, like, just figure out this. Nah. That. Oh, I know this. Let's play that. I mean, I don't mind something like that. Yeah. This. Why not take bishop? I already explained why I didn't take it. It's deeper than a position being opened. It's about the fact that there's a possible draw if you don't like calculate all the way through at the best. Well, usually at the best. Just because they had 3 pieces instead of... Give me a sec. I gotta think. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do that. Let's just simplify. That. I'm not gonna let them take anything. That. Okay. Love all the love. Thank you, Bill. No, that doesn't work. Thank you, Isaac. I do play viewers. We actually have arenas once we reach all of the goals. So that happens. Yeah, not in this game. No chance. If bishop to e3 worked after rook c1 by white. When did I play that? I forgot. Bishop e3 worked after. Let me see. Bishop e3 after rook. You said c1? Bishop e3 by white? Oh, you mean bishop e3 here? Wait. You mean like... Okay, there's rook c1 here. Well... Bishop e3, I mean... Technically bishop... So in this position, you're saying bishop e3. Well... I think... The problem here is that they're gonna get messed up pawns. Like, big time messed up pawns after this whole exchange. One sec. Actually, no. Takes. Maybe not. Oh, e3, not d3. I'm sorry. You mean here? No, how would this work? Bishop e3 takes. Takes. Move 25. Oh, dude, oh, rook c1. Okay, my bad. Bishop e3. Okay, I see. Bishop. No, bishop e... Well, oh my god, I'm getting my pieces all mixed up again. I see what you're saying. So you're saying this? No, I think hold up. No, you're right. This does technically work. You're right. That's actually a great move. Yeah, it threatens back rank mate. I didn't see this. Nicely spotted. That's a nice spot. Well done. Okay, I'm getting pretty tired. What do you guys say that we stop on these 2 wins and then... or should we play another one? Let's do one more game. Screw it. Let's do it. Yeah, that was a nice move. I didn't see that. Okay, we're playing the Sicilian defense. Delaying e6 in this opening. You might be right about that. Let's take that. That's fine by me. Let's do this. And then that helps us develop a lot, so I don't mind it. Okay, and then I'm thinking, truthfully, I don't mind this either. Okay, let me think. Because where are they gonna go? They might go right here, so keep that in mind. Okay. If that's the case, then, we could take like this. Keep this interesting. Okay, and then I'm thinking that. And then this. And then, let me think. Gotta keep thinking. I don't mind something like that either. I also like this. And I don't mind castling. They're like heavily, okay, that's fine by me too. Let's play that. It's fine by me. I think we can go ahead and take like that. Sorry, take like this. And then take like that. And then, okay. That. Wait, why didn't I? Wait, I think. Damn, I'm tired or something because I think I could have just taken like this and then that and I would have won a piece, but I didn't do that. Oops. Now I'm down 2 points. That's my bad. I wasn't thinking. Oh my god. Oops. It's fine. Whatever. Okay. Let's do this. That's unfortunate because I would have been fine there. But I really fucked up, truthfully. Okay, let me think. Could play something like that. That. Okay. Okay, I don't mind this now. And then, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Give me 1 sec. I don't mind something like that, but then, hold up. I think we can play something like this too. Hold up. I gotta think here. That. This. Because we'll play that. But then they can escape with that. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Okay, we're down 2 points, so we obviously have to take this more seriously. Okay, let's play that. Hmm. That. Just gotta make sure that... Let's see. We have this. Alrighty, so then we can certainly play something like that. And then we have this. Just gotta make sure. Oh, but then they can take like that. Okay. I'll be doing some thinking here. I do like this. But then that can happen. So why don't we play... that first? That next. Obviously this is a little tricky, truthfully, but I don't think it's the worst. Let's see. Might be eating my words soon enough though. We'll definitely see. Because we'll have that. They'll go there, there, that. This is like pretty tricky. That... Oh crap, what happened to music? Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. What the hell is this? What? What? Hello? There you go. That was... That... No. Is there something I'm missing here? Maybe? Yeah, that bishop was guarding. That was literally like my savior, you guys. Keep that in mind. That was quite literally my savior. Alright, gotta be careful. Bishops are scary. I just want to make sure that... Okay, let me think. Because if I go here, they're just gonna take... Okay, how about we play something like this? Jeez, this position is like complicated, dude. I want to say that, but then that annoying shit happens. Okay, let's just defend everything. Let's bring all our pieces in though to fight. You know? Oh my god, that forks. Alright, that's okay. That was annoying. Okay. Surprisingly, it's still not like the worst. We just gotta be careful. Easier said than done though. Okay, now let's go ahead and play. Okay, we gotta think here. That. Yeah. I'm not gonna let him cross, that's for sure. Yes, I'm not gonna let that happen. Let's do that. I want to force him to go back. How do I do that? I think I know. That. Okay. So now, why don't we play something like no. Hold up. I gotta keep thinking here. That's covered. That's covered. That's covered. This. Okay. Let's see what I can do. This. I got 1 minute left. Okay. Want to say this, that. All right. Okay. This. $54 seconds. Okay. Perfect. We got the rook. This is lost. As long as we don't lose on the clock. Perfect. I gotta like somehow, you know, do this. But I'm not gonna let him take literally anything. Let me think. Actually, I should have just probably let them. But I'm gonna let them cross. Period. Okay, we're gonna play this. Okay, now we're gonna play that. 25 seconds, I can do this. I can totally do this. Come on. All right. That. Do. That. This. Do. That. Come on. Fuck it. Let's just do that. What the fuck did I do that for? Oh, that's okay. We might have to, literally, like... Okay, let's go to the corner, first of all. Now we're gonna mate. Just gotta make sure we don't somehow... Okay, that's mate. That's mate. We got the mate. In 5 seconds. Oh wait, it's not mate yet. It's gonna be mate. It's gonna be mate. It's gonna be mate in 2. Alright. Yes! 2 seconds! We did it! We got the mate. Oof. Good games. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I did it within 2 seconds. For a second, I was like, shit. But our worst case, we just take the pawn and drop. But we got it. And we made it. We did. Thank you so much, Bill. Let's go. Back to 2000. Back to 2000. Yay. We did it. It's back to 2000. It is a new peak by 2 points. Sky, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Oh my god, Dimitri, that must feel amazing. Literally amazing. Heck yes, let's go. What a good like spot to, you know, like 3 games today. 1 on a very tired day, mind you. I've been working since like 11 a.m. So that's nice. That's nice. My brain is like can't comprehend at the moment anything. I'm tired. But it looks like we're about to have a hype train going. If we get a hype train going, I'll go ahead and I will play some bullet until the hype train ends. Yeah. 1 more person for hype train. I know, dude, 2000 bullets gonna take a long time. Very late night today, Spring. Very late night. Okay. Yeah. One more person for that hype train. And then we do it. We keep on trucking. Or something like that. Thank you, Carta. Thank you. Thank you, Sky. You know, 1 more unique viewer. We need 3 total for hype train. Thank you so much, Sky. I appreciate that. Yeah, exactly, Bishop. Keep on trucking. Keep it up. Keep it up. We did just set a new high score of 2 points today. It's 2005 instead of 2003 now. Ain't that nice? I had a feeling I would lose this game, but I didn't. So, yeah. But I thought I would have for a second. Thought I would have. Alright, I guess the viewers don't want any bullet. I guess no bullet. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Owen. I guess we're doing bullet until the hype train ends, so let's go. Let's celebrate. We need some celebration music like, what's that song? By Equilibrium. Born to be epic. Yes, this song. This is what we need to play. Some 1 minute chess to. Yes. Ah. Oh god, the lag. Why is there so much lag? I call volcanoes my home. If they erupt, I see gold. Oh shit. Right to the top will be nice. Yes. The challenge should be because I was born. Oh my god, I can't go fast enough. That. Literally, I can't go fast enough. Ah, I'm stuck. Oh no. Oh god, what am I doing? This is so nerve-wracking. Oh, it's pinned. Hell yeah, let's do it. What am I? Oh, okay. Okay. I won on time. Let's go. Okay. Good stuff. That was really hard, by the way, for me to do. To play like that, that's just not my style. Oh my god, the lag. Why does this mouse always start lagging when I'm about to, like, play some bullet? I don't understand what's going on with it. It's, like, big time lagging. I really don't know why I charged it. I'm disappointed by Logitech. Really disappointed by them. Mission too large. Ayo! Thank you so much, Bill. To be epic, yeah. Born to be epic. Roar. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So what, we play this? Okay, that. 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 This. That. 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 Aww. No mission too large. No challenge too big. Because I was born. Damn it, I couldn't do it on- This mouse is being a little bit laggy. Again. Don't know why. Bill, thank you. Thank you for the support as always. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Gotta love the screamo. Don't know why I did that, but whatever. Do that. Fuck! Okay, screw this shit. Let's go. That. I was not expecting that. God damn it. They're gonna take this, aren't they? Oh god. I don't have time for this. Ah. Oh, this mouse, I'm done. It keeps lagging, dude. I don't understand why it's like lagging. It's going like... That's it. There's no other word for it. It's lag. Literally lag, you guys. So freaking annoying. Our chess players weird. Some of them. Some of them are weird. Yes. Not all of them. Some of them. Like the moment I start playing Bullet, it starts lagging on me. Shoulda, coulda, didn't. Yup, it is Bullet. Everybody misses something. I like the way that you think. It's true. There's some non-chess players weird. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely, you guys. Just saying. Some chess players, non-chess players are weird. Marriable? Marriable? Are they marriage material? Thank you, Dimitri. See you later. No. Alright, I'm getting off. We're at that point where we're asking about marriage material. Time to go. Time to get off. I go. Peace, you guys. I go. I see all of you. What day is it? Wednesday. See all of you Wednesday. Yeah, not a single one to spin. Alright. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Sleep well until Wednesday.